Hi, my name is Solo P1 and this is the 2019 F1 Grand Prix qualifying review. Now, you see this can here? This is a can of Pepsi Max Cherry. Maximum taste, no sugar. Ooh la la. You see this can of Pepsi? I'm going to get more enjoyment drinking this can of Pepsi than what I've just watched on TV right there. Qualifying. Qualifying. No way. Hamilton. Where was Lewis Hamilton? I don't know. Do you know? Do you know where Lewis Hamilton was? I don't know. Did he get out the blocks? Was that his brother driving? Was that his cousin driving? Was that even his dad driving? I don't know. Can of Pepsi. Can't wait for that later. Now, what can I say? This is the 2019 F1 Grand Prix. This was supposed to be Lewis Hamilton's time. He's going to be a 6-time world champion. At least he could have got in the top 3. No. Did he get in the top 4? No. He got in the top 5. Yes. 2019 F1 world champion Lewis Hamilton can't even get in the top 3. He can make his excuses all he wants. He can say that Bono's at home. Bono's ill. Whatever happens to Bono. He could be sick. He could be in hospital. He could be twiddling his toenails. He could be at home drinking a bottle of whiskey. He could be at home even cooking his missus a steak. A nice T-bone steak. But he's not there, is he? No. But you still got guys there to help him out. You still got Toto Wolff. You still got his engineers. He hasn't got Bono. So that's his excuse why he hasn't won. Why he hasn't got in the top 3. Because Bono's not there. That'll be the next excuse. Guaranteed. Instead of going off and doing your modelling. Doing all your modelling for your clothes, your new hats. Instead of putting on Twitter and saying, oh, check out my store. Check out my store, people. New hat just dropped. Nah! I don't want your hat. I don't want your pick. I don't want your pick. Your pink Mercedes hat. No. The Silverstone pink Mercedes hat. No, I don't want it. I don't want your lime green hat. No. I want you just to win races. I want at least you to get into the top 3. Coming into America. This is my time. Flashing your tracksuit, flashing your trainers. I don't care. I don't care if you're earning £10 million a day. I don't care if you can run up a tree 20 foot tall in 10 seconds. I don't care if you're drinking Monster energy drink, which I know it hasn't got Monster in, by the way. I know it's probably got water. Every time you come on the camera, this is Lewis Hamilton. There you go. Lewis Hamilton. What can I say, Lewis Hamilton? Nice Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton. What did you think about the race? There you go. Before he even talks, he has to get his own Monster drink out. Yes, his nice little Monster energy drink and do this. We know what's going on. We know you want to sell your drinks. We understand. Concentrate on your racing, not doing this. And what's all this talking about? Oh, I'll never give up. I'll never give up. Where was you? Oh, yeah. Last lap. Because you couldn't get your own way. He actually said, the guy on the mic, Crofty, Sky Sports commentator, said on the mic, Lewis Hamilton went faster than Max Verstappen in the middle sector. Middle sector. Yes, you're going faster than Max Verstappen in the middle sector. So I thought, yeah, you come out last, you're going to get a good lap in. What happened? No good lap. What happened? No good lap. Where's Hamilton? Well, everybody's looking for him. Where's he gone? Gone into the pits. Throwing his dummy into the pram. I can't have the perfect lap, so I'm going to go into the pits. Oh, I'll settle for 5th place. How arrogant can you be? How arrogant? You got people around the world coming to watch you in America. You got people watching you on TV. People investing in your stuff. People invested in your stuff. But you're too arrogant to see, aren't you? Too arrogant. You could at least finish qualifying. Going into the pits. Why are you going into the pit for? Nobody improved on the time. Vettel, Charles, Verstappen, none of them improved on the time. But what did you do? Nah. You spat your dummy out the pram and you went, nah, I ain't having that. I'm going to go into the pits. And what did you do? Walk over to the weighing scales, put your stuff down and walked off. No interviews. I bet he ain't even going to give an interview. Listen, I've got all the respect in the world for Lewis Hamilton. I've got his hat there. You can see over and back there. I got his hat. I got his other hats. I got his T-shirt. I got his hat here. I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan. I'm from London, Great Britain. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a fan of Lewis Hamilton. But like I said, on all my videos I've gone through the past, since the beginning of last year and all coming into this year, I don't care if he's one of my favourite drivers. I don't care if he's won 20 titles. I don't care how good of a driver he is. As soon as he does something wrong, I will pull him about it. Alonso, if he does something wrong, I'll pull Alonso. If George Russell does something wrong, I'm going to pull George Russell. Lando Norris does something wrong, I'm going to pull Lando Norris. Done. Because I'm fair. That's just the way I am. I'm not biased. Never have. Never will be. I'll never be biased. I've been watching Formula 1 all my life. All my life. I've been watching Formula 1. Well, most of my life. Since I could remember watching TV and going to the races with my dad. I've always loved Formula 1. But I can't believe it the way he acted today, Lewis Hamilton. He should have just finished qualifying. And so what if you got 5th or 4th? It doesn't matter. You all talk about not giving up, but you gave up. Your fans looking at you, you young fans coming up who want to be Formula 1 drivers from Britain, from around the world. It don't matter where you're from. America, Timbuktu, Thailand. Don't matter. You got young people want to be Formula 1 driver. And to see a guy like that, Lewis Hamilton's the best. Of course he's the best. We know he's the best. We know he's going to break Schumacher's record. We know he's going to break the all-time race room record, matter of time. And most likely he's going to win the championship record. He's going to end up finishing with 8 or 9 before he retires. We know this. But at the end of the day, you showed your hand today. You say you don't give up, but you gave up today. That's just my opinion. If you don't agree with me, or whatever, put your comments below and let me know. But in my eyes, he gave up today. He can blame it on the car, so the steering weren't working right, the back weren't working right, the springs, whatever. Whatever he comes out with. But at the end of the day, in my book, he gave up. He gave up. And by the way, before I even get into qualifying, I've got notes up there, if notes. I've just got how it finished. That was the worst qualifying I've ever witnessed in the last 10 years. I thought Monza was the worst. When Bottas when none of the drivers could get out the pits. Remember that one? Monza a couple of months ago? When the drivers were waiting for people to come out the pits and he ended up not qualifying in the end. That was the worst. Nah. This was the worst qualifying. I was sitting there watching Q1 and Q2 and I thought, is that it? No excitement, no nothing. It was absolutely boring. Boring. That's why I didn't even hardly put any notes down because there was nothing to put down. I'll tell you what I put on my notes. There you go. I say I'm going to get it on the thing now. Here we go. Q1. The first casualties. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Perez, Russell, Kubica. Same names every week. Second, who we got? Who topped the list? Lando Norris. Now, my driver of the day, my 2 drivers of the qualifying was Lando Norris and Albon. Albon pulled out on my almighty lap. Almighty. In Q2. Beating Hamilton, beating Leclerc, beating Vettel, all of them. Putting his mark down to Red Bull. He's telling Christian Horner, you better sign me next season because I'm good enough to be in this team. That's what Albon was saying. And then you got Lando Norris topping Q1. Absolutely brilliant. 2 British drivers. Proud of them. Definitely future stars of Formula 1. Q2 at the end of Q2. Leclerc qualified as usual. Vettel, Albon. Top 3. They were the top 3. And then you got elimination. You had Fiat, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Stroll, and Grosjean. Grosjean made it to Q2. The biggest surprise of the history of never mind this year. Biggest surprise of F1 in the history of F1. Roman Grosjean signing an extra year on his contract. Wow. Nobody saw that coming. Everybody was surprised. I was surprised. The paddock was surprised. F1 was surprised that Gunther Steiner signed Roman Grosjean for another year. The amount of times that guy has had DNFs after DNFs after DNFs. How can you crash your car in a safety car? Tell me, I still don't get it. Back in 2018, he crashes his car and a safety car. Grosjean, but they still extend his contract. Good for him. He's banking another $10 million for the year. Good for him. But as I said, at the end of this qualifying, it was absolutely diabolical. I just couldn't believe the arrogance of Lewis Hamilton. Actually, I can believe the arrogance, but he always, like I said, he always talks about, never giving up, never giving up, never giving up. But he gave up. He gave up. Now, we all know, most likely tomorrow, Lewis Hamilton is going to win the championship. I know he's going to win the championship. He's going to win the championship. Bottas, if Bottas gets first tomorrow, Bottas, Mr. Soft, boring Bottas, Bottas who has never got a pole ever in the USA Grand Prix history. Bottas is never ever won here. Pulled out a pole today. Boom. And my hat goes off to Valtteri Bottas. He knows the championship's over. He knows it's over. He knew it was over a month ago. Maybe 2 months ago. But he's still trying. He's still trying. He knows in his head if there's just that little chance of him winning that title, he's going to go for it. That's what you call never giving up. Not going into the pits on the last lap because you think, I'm not going to get second or third or first. You could have tried to get fourth. Like I said, you was going faster than Max Verstappen in the middle sector, but he weren't happy with that, was he? Nah, I'm gonna go into the pits. You joke. Absolutely joke move today. That was Lewis Hamilton. If you're ever watching this video, I don't know if you're watching this video. If you're not, I don't really care anyway. But if you are watching this video, that was a joke move. That was a joke move. And I'm one of your biggest fans, and that was a joke move. Unbelievable. That was it then. Qualifying was over. There's no videos on there. Usually I'll play some audio through. I'll bet me do how it finished. Let me do the standings. I'm going to do all that for you. Right. Get to the USA Grand Prix. Let's see how the standings finished. Right. Qualifying results. Here we how it finished. This is how it finished. Right. We had first Valtteri Bottas. Second Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel at the end of qualifying interviewed. Looked high as a kite. The guy was smiling. He looked like he wanted to go and play go-kart. Whoever was watching the qualifying today, did you see the go-karting track? That was amazing. I'm going to that go-karting track. Give me a couple of years, and I'm going to be going to that go-karting track with all my mates. That go-karting track looked absolutely amazing. Vettel, high as a kite. He wanted to be in them go-karts today. He didn't care about getting qualified. He knows the championship is over. He wanted to be in them go-karts with him, Bottas, Charles, Max. That's what Vettel wanted to do. Trust me. So yeah, Vettel, he didn't give a crap. He didn't give a crap. Second place, whatever. Third place, Max Verstappen. Fourth, Charles Leclerc. Fifth, Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton spitting his dummy, going into the pits. Joke. Sixth place, Alexander Albon. Seventh place, Carlos Sainz. Eighth, Lando Norris. Ninth, Daniel Ricciardo. 10th, Pierre Gasly. 11th, Nico Hülkenberg. 12th, Kevin Magnussen. 13th, Daniel Fiat. 14th, Lance Stroll. 15th, Roman Grosjean. 16th, Roman Grosjean. You've got to give him a medal. He finally got to Q2. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Anyway, 16th, Antonio Giovinazzi. 17th, Kimi Räikkönen. 18th, George Russell. And 19th, Sergio Perez. I don't know what happened to him today. He must have been sleeping at the wheel. And 20th, Robert Kubica. Usually when we see the standings, we always got the Williams at the bottom, but the Williams got split today by Sergio Perez. Like I said, I don't know what he was doing. He must have been, I don't know what he was eating last night. I don't know what if he slept, because that was coming 19th. For Perez, that's not good. So yeah, that's how it finished qualifying. Let me have a look if he's uploaded any audio. Let's see if there's any latest videos, anything coming up. Well, we got something. Yeah, here we go. Charles, front three, just too quick for us today. Charles Leclerc, front three, just too quick for us today, whatever. Let's play Charles Leclerc. This is 38 seconds. If you hear any advertisements, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the audio. I'll mute it because I don't want to get done for copyright. So I'm going to play this interview from Charles Leclerc, front three, just too quick for us today.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. As a matter of fact, for what it's worth, Grammarly can,
And this, or how about this?
About where you expected to be today?
I always expect more, but yeah, I mean, considering I had only half of FP1 and no FP3, it's always going to be difficult. But obviously, after Q2, I was a bit more hopeful in the car, and then in Q3,
why don't you just ask him for an autograph?
So it's like this, and we'll focus on the race tomorrow now.
One Mercedes ahead, one Mercedes behind. Are you worried about the race pace?
It's not the best race pace we've had all season here, so it's not going to be an easy race, but everything is possible if we have a good start.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Should we just talk about FP1?
Kevin Magnussen.
Yes. Yeah, that's better.
How was it? It was so cold out there first thing today, but an enjoyable...
I'll get to that in a minute. Hold on. Let's get any more videos. Audio. We have... Who else we got? We've got Roman Grosjean. I got the Maxima out of the car. Yeah. Definitely got Maxima out of the car. Finally, first time in his career this year. He got Q2, I think. First time ever. First time he's out qualified Magnussen this year. This is the guy I don't think he's ever finished the race. Never. Not in 2018, he never. 19 this year, has he? I can't remember. If there's a DNF, if there's a qualifying, if the race, if he gets stopped, red flagged, guaranteed, it's Roman Grosjean. What the? Look at this, Mark. What glasses is he wearing? They look like swimming goggles. Oh my gosh. Guys, go on the F1 website, yeah, after you watch this video, this mad rant. Sorry about the rant, I just can't take it. Go on the F1 website, click on videos, and look at the Mark Roman Grosjean. He's got ski goggles on. Ski goggles. Let's play.
On the plus side, through to Q2. On the downside, at the bottom of Q2.
Yeah, I think that was the complete maximum of the car.
Ski
We did
goggles!
15 in Q1 and the 15 in Q2 was the maximum. We've had a complicated weekend with a brilliant car in FP1. Then FP2 we tried a different aero package that obviously had some massive issue in high speed. Reverted back to the FP1 package in free practice 3. Unfortunately had some rear wing issues. So we had to change the rear wing to another spec for quali. And I was losing, I guess, half a second on the straight. So yeah, it's not much you can do.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Do you know what? I don't really care what he's got to say, to be fair, Roman Grosjean. The guy's, all you got to do is look at him, you're going to start laughing. The guy's a complete joke. A complete joke. Look at his glasses. They're not glasses, they're ski goggles. And I'm going to put him on his Twitter to our ski goggles alert. What have we got now? Who we got on here? Kubica. No, that was from the other day, that was. That's it, yeah. What we got? We got Nico Hulkenberg. He goes, I was lacking pace, harmony and balance today. Okay. We'll play 31 seconds long.
Grammarly does more than catch.
Tyres, is that the best to take out of this?
Yes.
Disappointed then not to be in Q3. Do you think you had the car for it?
Yes and no. Obviously one of our cars is in there, but I was just lacking a little bit of pace, a little bit of harmony and balance. It just couldn't quite, get that last tenth, and then obviously that's enough to tip you out. But I mean, 11 is a pretty good starting position. Gives us the freedom in strategy. So who knows what that is worth tomorrow.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Here we go. We've got Daniel Fiat. A shame about he's deleted lap time. He must have went over that. I think it was sector 2. I think, or where turn 3 or 4. One of them. There was a lot of people making mistakes in practice as well.
One, two.
Be there on
Oh, advert. Sorry, 1 second. Another 10 seconds.
Cars look pretty good all weekend. Is it a huge disappointment not to be in Q3?
No, not at all. I mean, me over one lap, my whole weekend was pretty horrible, and only in Q2 it started to be pretty strong. So I'm pretty happy with how it went. Very good recovery. It's a good confidence boost to be able to find some good pace when it most mattered, and just a shame about the lap time. I think I went out by nothing really, but rules are rules. So we just do our best from P13 tomorrow. Can still be a very strong race.
As you say, if it's suddenly come together for you now over one lap, what does it give you confidence for the race tomorrow in terms of the pace?
I think these are two very separate things. I think I always felt better on Sundays this year, and I hope I can squeeze some good pace out of it tomorrow.
Good luck, man.
Thanks.
Have you noticed this? I forgot. You don't even know his name. Every time he interviews these drivers, I don't know. Thanks, man. Sorry, man. Hello, man. Jesus Christ. That's it. No more interviews. That's it. Hamilton hasn't showed his face. Doesn't want to bother to get an interview. To me, Lewis Hamilton today was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment to himself for not trying to finish that lap aboard the lap. Just finish the lap. You don't know what could happen. You boarded the lap, you spat your dummy out, and you done one. So that's it. This is the end of the 2008. I shouldn't even call it a qualifying review. I should call it the 2019 F1 USA Grand Prix Rant. Because that's what it was today. That was the worst qualifying I've saw all season. I thought Monza could never, ever, ever be topped. But it was. It was today. Now, tomorrow, who do I think's going to win? I ain't got a clue. I'm not predicting it. I don't know who's going to win. Any of the top 5, yes, Lewis Hamilton, you still got a chance. Any of the top 5 can win it. Anyone, it comes down to strategy. That first turn, we all know that Lewis Hamilton's an expert around here. He loves this track. It's one of his top 4 tracks. This one, Silverstone, Canada, and Hungarian Ring. All his top tracks. And I think he likes Suzuka as well. But they're all his top tracks. He loves this track. He's won it so many times here. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know who's going to win. But I'll see you tomorrow. I'll do the review tomorrow. So this is a solo. Thanks for the subscribe. I picked up a few subscribers this week. Shout out to all my subscribers. Thanks for the nice comments that you done last week as well on Mexico's review video. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Alert. Don't forget to hit follow me on Twitch. I'll be streaming GT Sports later on Twitch, solo_P1. Follow me on Twitter, solo P1. And follow me on Instagram, solo_P1. This is Solo P1 signing out of the 2019 F1 USA Grand Prix qualifying review. Solo P1 signing out.